When you hear the word treasure, what do you think of? Do you think of maybe a chest filled with gold coins or priceless jewels? Maybe an ancient ruin filled with crazy relics and stuff? Personally, I think of this game, Gunstar Heroes. Released in 1993 for the Sega Genesis, this was the first game created by Treasure, and it would definitely not be the last game. And for a first outing, Gunstar Heroes is a really fucking strong game. So I am hopefully going to show off some of the things that make this game so, great. I come back to this game, fucking every month or so, pretty much. It's a great game that I'm incredibly bad at. And you guys are gonna see a lot of me being bad at it, even though I'm gonna play in the normal difficulty. Before I do any of that, though, I'm going to set difficulty here and my nope, that's not the button to set configuration. You silly idiot. I want shot on A, jump on B, and select on C. Might look a little bit weird on the Sega Genesis controller, I don't know. But since I'm playing this on the Switch version, this is comfortable for me. We're also gonna do it on normal. I know that when I did the Gunstar Superheroes Let's Play, I did it on hard, but I will say this, Gunstar Superheroes is a lot easier of a game than the original Gunstar Heroes is. So I'm gonna do it on normal. Alright, so when you start a new file, or new game rather, you have the option of free shot or fixed shot. Free shot allows you to move while firing, but you will always fire in the direction you're pointing the D-pad in. Fixed shot allows you to fire in 8 directions, but you stand still while firing. So it's basically a matter of, do you want mobility at the cost of accuracy, or accuracy at the cost of mobility? Personally, I always pick free shot, and I'm gonna go lightning. There are 4 weapons you can choose from. Lightning is just a good weapon. And here we go, the first stage of the game. We have to save the natives. And what better way to save them than through the power of explosions? And you are being really generous with the pickups already. So Gunstar Heroes does do quite a few things differently from its sequel on the Game Boy Advance, which makes sense. A 12-year gap. And I'm willing to bet that by 2005, a lot of Treasure's employees had kind of jumped ship for other companies, etc., etc. One thing remains the same, however. This game is running on goodness, with a lot of emphasis on crazy boss fights. So we've already had one mid-boss fight against Phantom, and then we had to kill an asparagus. So one thing that actually separates Gunstar Heroes from its successor is that while you do have the ability to switch between your weapons, in this game you also have the ability to combine your weapons as well. And a lot of the weapons in Gunstar Superheroes are actually based on the combination weapons in this game. I know that the fire weapon in Gunstar Superheroes is basically the force and fire weapon in this game. Basically, your weapons start off weaker in this game, and you don't have the ridiculous power shot that you do in Super. But the weapon combining aspect is real cool, and it combines with another thing that this game has that Super doesn't. And that, dear friends, is 2-player mode. Now I was originally planning to actually do a multiplayer Let's Play of this game at some point. Several years ago, in fact. I was originally going to do it with Steve. And then we just kind of didn't do it. Also, this is a riveting section. I have a really good weapon for this section, so I can just repeatedly tap up over and over and I'm invincible. You can't kill me. Bitch, I'm immortal. There we we go. Don't let me have that weapon used yet. Although I probably should show off some of the other weapons, because some of the weapon combinations actually do get pretty crazy. The one I'm using is the lightsaber, which is lightning and fire mixed together, and personally this is one of my favorite weapons, just because it does a huge amount of damage and it blocks projectiles for you as well. Blocks like glowing projectiles. And that actually does come in handy in quite a number of boss fights, including this one. Which I am proceeding to not actually show off how good this weapon is for this boss fight. Wow, Kane, can I get you to fuck off for a sec? So this is Pink. She is the stage 1 boss. Although you can do the stages in kind of in any order, so it doesn't really matter that much. Right, bombs. You can destroy the bombs with the lightsaber as well, but you can also destroy them with other weapons too. Pink has her cronies, Kane and Kotaro. Kane being the guy with the gun, and Kotaro being the kind of chubby dude there. But honestly, they're not that big a problem. One of the things I have to say about Gunstar Heroes in comparison to, say, a lot of other games, is that Gunstar Heroes' difficulty isn't as linear as a lot of other games. Flying battleship is leaving, follow it! Where most games have you play like, whoa, stage 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, this game actually allows you to go through the 4 main stages right off the bat in any order you please. And there are definitely some bosses that are easier to do than others. I will just tell you that. But I'm getting stages 1 and 3 out of the way first, because they're, for the most part, the easiest and possibly the least interesting. And anyone who's played Gunstar Heroes will probably, like, tell you about the Mine Stage, Stage 2, or the Dice Palace, Stage 4. The Save the Native stage and the airship chase here are kinda cool, but honestly they're, I don't know, they're a little bit more dry compared to some of the craziness that occurs in some of the other stages as well. There we go, blocking some of these bullets with this. And now, guys with helipacks! And these guys can actually be a pain in the ass, because not only do they shoot at you, but they also have these bombs as well. There we go. You can actually throw the bombs back with a melee attack. So one other thing that's different from the sequel is that melee attacks are a lot more focused on, like, grabbing than they are, like, the slashes and strikes from the sequel. And no stray bombs? No stray bombs, nice. It's where did I go? Why did I go in that way? Give me your heart, Phantom. I need it. Swapping Rag is not a hard boss here. So in that climb section with a bunch of the bomber guys and stuff, it's actually possible for one of the bombs to just clip you off screen when it rises up to the sky like that. And that sucks when that happens. Swapping Rag here can be killed in a variety of ways. I prefer shooting at it, but melee attacks also work. So I was going to say before, melee attacks are a lot more grab-focused in this game as well. You can actually pick enemies up and throw them. And if you're playing co-op, you can pick your allies up and throw them as well. And that might seem like, oh, that's not like a good thing to have happen in your co-op game, just throwing your allies that you're, trying to play the game with. It actually is an effective way of killing certain bosses, though. his melee damage gets kind of ridiculous. Alright, we've got Orange. He is a very big boy. And he's a pretty hard boss, actually. Now, you can fight this guy using your guns, of course, but you can also fight him using melee techniques as well. And one of the things is that you can actually throw him off of his plane, too. But you actually want to throw him onto the plane, like throw him onto the mat. And the reason for that is because if you throw him off the edge, he takes 40 damage, but you throw him on the plane, he takes 400 damage. So it definitely deals more damage, but it's a lot riskier as well, as you can see from my health. Wow, thank you, Throat. You're a real lifesaver. Alright, that's 2 stages down already, and those are definitely the easiest 2 stages. I don't want to make the videos too long, honestly. I feel like the next shortest stage would be the mine, but I feel like I need a lot of help for the mine. You know what? I'm gonna call it for this video, and in the next one, we're gonna take on Dice's Silly Black Maze. No, Black Silly Dice Maze. Wow. Wow. Incredible English skills from Tales Faraga. You can tell that I'm so professional here. I'll see you guys in the next episode. This is Tales Faraga signing out. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.